question on the table today is like, what is the human heart? We can look at that physiologically and think about our biology and how this heart is the place where our blood flow, just all of our different components of the heart, the oxygen that comes in, the oxygen that goes out, the cleaning of the blood. We look about how our blood helps us with the healing of wounds, our white blood cells, our platelets, our red blood cells. I mean, there's just so many different facets that our temperature controls is with the deal with our blood and the heart. Well, I want to parallel that to this other part of our heart where we look at all those complexities that come in the heart. Again, our mind, our thoughts are there. If you were to ask a person the question of, so what's on your heart? They could give you a variety of different responses. They could talk about their emotions. They could talk about their thoughts and their feelings. They could talk about their passions or their desires or their will. There's just a lot of things that go on with our human heart. So when I think about the human heart, I think about it's the control center of our lives, and it has to be protected. It has to be guarded. It is deceitful because we can have multiple facets of our heart almost in conflict with one another. I think I mentioned in another video this idea that our minds could want one thing, and we could have a mental desire for a thing, but then our emotions and our passions may say, but I don't really want this or desire it. So here's this conflict that's going on in the heart, to where the deceitfulness may be that one part says yes, the other part says no, and then another part says, well, it doesn't matter, I don't care. It could be indifferent. And so having to really think through this complex thing of our heart. So what I've learned to love over the years is how the Lord is continuously teaching me how to focus on His heart. He alone has the purest heart. And so when we focus on His heart, He releases His thoughts. He releases His will. He releases His desires, His emotions, His passions, His concerns. And even there are times when I'm in my quiet time and I'm asking the Lord, so what's on your heart today? And how He'll reveal someone that I know that I'm close to, and He'll want me to pray for them. Or He'll start telling me something in the scriptures that really grab my attention and really get me thinking. Or He'll start talking about me. There's these two pet names. There's two things He'll say to me. If He's wanting to be very intimate, He'll say son. But there's other times if He's wanting to kind of give me some direction and lead me, He'll say Conrad. He'll say my name, Conrad. And so it's interesting how there's a heart connection there, to where when I start to want and desire His heart, like King David in the Old Testament Hebraic context, King David was a man after God's heart. And with that journey, what it did, it stabilized my heart. It helped me to see my heart. It became a mirror for my heart, and helped me to realize that this deceitfulness that I have in my heart can be stabilized because I'm starting to focus on His heart and what His desires and will and His emotions and His feelings and His passions may be.